Well guys, good morning. This is day 2 of our 2021 archery antelope season. We basically woke up to unhuntable conditions. We've got winds of 20 to 30 miles an hour, so just not good conditions to be flinging arrows. But we're going to start the day with the all-American breakfast, mountain houses and monsters. So we're all ready to roll. My water's done. We're probably going to check some trail cameras on the way home, but other than that, our first adventure out, we had some really cool encounters. They were pretty spooky though, with the wind that was going on, and I think the traffic, so we're going to wait till they get a little bit more ruddy and give her another whirl, but had fun regardless, so I'll be back. Solo antelope and deer mission today. I've got my Montana decoy with me, and I've located a herd of goats on public land here that I can go after. Pretty decent buck in the group. He looks like he's trying to run his does around, so he might be one that wants to play today. So the wind's right for now, so I'm not going to waste any time before the sun gets too high and I get weird shines and stuff. So I'm going to try to make a move. So wish me luck. Alright guys, so I decided to take like an hour-long nap. I was tired and I had just glassed up a bunch of goats, but they were way off in the distance. So I woke up from my nap, and I know from previous trips out here that there's antelope bucks like to cruise this fence line, and I glassed up a couple. So what I was going to do was drive up, over a couple of hills into a little gully, and then kind of try to put a spot and stalk on from there after a couple that I just glassed. And I parked after the first gully, and I went to walk up there, and here's one walking straight at me, and he walked to within 30 yards, and I stuck him. My first ever antelope with a bow. I was freaking shaking. It's pretty windy out here, and every time I would draw back, my arrow would fly off my rest. So I actually drew back probably 4 or 5 times before I could get it drawn back. I was sitting right behind the only sagebrush in front of me where I was sitting. So I just wanted to give him a second to kind of finish up, and then we're gonna go check him out. But I'm super excited. Alright guys, here we are with my first ever archery antelope. He is a beautiful goat. Came running right to me. He's a young buck, but man, it was one heck of an adrenaline rush. Made like a 30-yard shot on him, and I hit him a little bit far back. So what I did is I hurried up and I got back to him and gave him a finishing shot, and that sealed the deal. These are some smart, cool, yet stupid and crazy animals, man. They're fun to chase, and they're one heck of a challenge with the archery gear. But I had a heck of a time, and sometimes things just happen quick, and that's okay with me. It doesn't always have to go as planned or be a premeditated hunt, but going with the flow, and sometimes when something just happens and walks right to you, that's okay with me too. But what a beautiful goat, man. They're beautiful creatures. Can't wait to make some goat jerky out of this guy, but that's awesome. Super excited. It's a way to start off the 2021 archery season here for Big Bear Outdoors. We've got an elk hunt coming up, we got plenty of deer hunts coming up, and a couple more antelope hunts. So we're going to be busy this fall. Can't wait to bring it all to you. You guys know the deal. As always, thanks for tuning in. You guys are watching Big Bear Outdoors.